We started with the sun on our backs. We didn't know the mountains were waiting.
October. The air turned sharp. The smell of winter was coming.
The first flake fell. It was soft, silent, deadly.
We pushed the oxen, but the snow was faster than our wheels.
Move! For God's sake, move! Or we are buried!
The pass closed. The gate to California was locked with ice.
That night, the world turned white, and it never went back.
We woke up in a tomb. 5 feet of snow in one night.
Walking was a war. The snow wanted to swallow us whole.
The wagons were useless. We needed walls. We needed a cabin.
We built a box of logs. A tiny island in a sea of white.
Buried. We were buried alive under the mountain.
We dug tunnels like moles, just to find wood, just to breathe.
The animals died standing up. Frozen statues in the mist.
The meat was stone. We ate ice and blood. Keep the fire burning. If the fire dies, we die. November ended. The flower was gone. The hunger began.
10 feet. 15 feet. The sky was disappearing. The brave ones said they would walk out, on shoes made of oxbows.
Take it. Save us. Bring help.
They walked into the white silence. We called them the Forlorn Hope.
The meat was gone. We boiled the hides. We ate the roof. It tasted like glue. But it filled the emptiness.
Christmas came. But the only gift was the cold.
January. We finished the leather. Now, we eat the rugs.
It smells like wet dog and death. But we swallow it.
We put them in the snow. The cold will keep them forever.
I see food. Hot, steaming meat. But it's just a ghost.
Out on the pass, the hikers were dying one by one. We are starving. We are rotting while we breathe.
The thought came. A whisper from the devil. Or maybe from God.
Forgive us, Lord. We have no choice. Body and blood. We eat to live. But a part of us dies. The hunger stopped. But the guilt is colder than the snow.
The mountain punished us. It buried us deeper.
The roof is groaning. The snow wants to crush us.
Another death. I don't cry anymore.
tears waste water.
We are waiting to die. Send help.
A sound? Is it the wind or footsteps?
I climb to the light, towards the world above.
The sun. It burns my eyes. It's so quiet.
Nothing. Just the white silence.
Back to the grave. Back to the darkness.
A mouse. A feast for a king.
The fire is dying. I am fading.
I dream of California. It is warm there.
Hello? Is anyone there? A voice. A human voice. From the sky. A voice from the sky. I thought I was hallucinating again. I thought I was dead.
But then... boots. Real boots. And a face looking down at us.
He was warm. He smelled like pine and sweat. He smelled like life. Food. Solid food. I held it like a diamond. I was afraid to eat it.
The taste, it exploded in my mouth. It tasted like sunlight.
They pulled me up. The sun. We stood in the snow. Skeletons next to men. We were monsters of the mountain.
But then I saw their faces. They didn't have enough food for everyone. They couldn't take everyone. The weak had to stay. We had to leave them in the dark hole, waiting for the next relief.
Walking away was the hardest thing I ever did. Leaving them was a sin. One step, 2 steps. Don't fall. If you fall, you don't get up.
We carried the children. Or they carried us with their courage.
The sun went down. The demon of cold returned. No cabins tonight. Just the open sky and the ice beneath our backs. The fire melted the snow, sinking deeper. We slept on the edge of the pit.
My legs were wood. My blood was slush. But I had to move. Another one gone. We left him there. A marker in the snow.
The hunger came back fast. It never really left.
The wind tried to push us off the mountain. It screamed in our ears.
I fell. I wanted to stay there. It felt so... Get up! Get up now! But they wouldn't let me sleep. They sleep. They shouted life back into me.
I got up. Not for me, but for the ones I left behind.
A cache. Food hanging from a tree. It looked like a miracle.
We ate. But the mountain wasn't done with us yet. The worst storm was coming. The white ground turned brown. Mud. Beautiful, ugly mud. Green. I had forgotten the color green existed.
There it was, California, the Valley of Life.
The air was warm. It caressed my face instead of biting it.
Flowers. Grass. I wanted to eat the earth, just to feel it.
Sutter's Fort. The end of the trail. The end of the nightmare.
A fruit, bright as the sun. I held it like a holy relic.
My legs finally gave up. I didn't have to walk anymore.
The hot water scrubbed away the dirt, but it couldn't wash away the memories.
Meat. Potatoes. Real food. But my stomach was shrunk to the size of a fist.
Ray. Just rain. Not snow. Never snow again.
I never wasted a crumb. Bread is life.
The lake is quiet now. The snow covers the bones.
But sometimes, when the winter wind blows,
History calls it a tragedy. We called it survival.
they live because I survived. Yes. That is my redemption.
The sun sets. The long night is over.